There was a piece of Cheerios there that it saw. So it went into a vacuum only event. Now it put the mop pad back down. Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Let's do the first mopping event with the brand new Dyson Spot+Scrub robot vacuum cleaner. Here I've got some muddy paw prints, some Cheerios, long hair. We got a bunch of dirt and debris in the corner. We're gonna see how well it does in the first cleaning. I did purchase this robot vacuum cleaner with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. I do a 3-month testing before I give it my Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. So after this video, I'm gonna take it home, live with it for 3 months. If it passes my testing, then it will end up with a Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. You can find all the robots that have already passed this testing, and these are the robots that I would recommend to my friends and family on my website, justadadapproved.com. If you end up purchasing a product off of my website, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I am an affiliate with Amazon, so if you click on that link, it's going to take you to Amazon. The product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. And again, after I've lived with it for 3 months, you will see whether or not it earns the Just a Dad Approved sticker seal of approval. Okay, so in the app, let's go to cleaning, hit skip. Let's tell it to clean this room. Let's edit the settings. I want to clean the corner test area. I want to vacuum and wash. Auto is fine. Let's do level 2 and 2 passes. And then we'll hit. So there are my settings. Let's see. I forgot to hit the save button down here. So vacuum and wash, auto mode for vacuum. There's like 3 levels of suction. Let's do level 2, 2 passes, hit save. Now I can pack out. It's going to vacuum and wash the corner test area, and let's hit start. Here's the base station again. I got my clean water tank full. This is the dirty water tank, it's empty. There's the dustless or bagless dustbin. Now it's going to fill the robot's internal water tank.
Self-cleaning started.
There comes the water. And it is filling it up with hot water. So it is washing the mop roller to get, it's going to do 2 things. It cleans it, but it also gets it wet. Okay. It's undocked. It's going to travel to that room and start cleaning. I like that the docking station, there's not much water left over there. Okay, we're going to see how the Dyson Spot+Scrub cleans up this big mess. Wow, it's already off to a good start. Now it's not able to go underneath that piece of furniture. It is pretty tall. And it did move that piece of furniture. So I think it went into a vacuum only event there, but now it's mopping again. it lifted the mop pad. There was a piece of Cheerios there that it saw, so it went into a vacuum only event. Now it put the mop pad back down. All right, it's doing a good job of mopping. Left a little bit right there. Wow, it definitely got all that muddy paw prints up. So it's doing the second pass. We're getting the crisscross pattern now. The first pass was left, right. This one's going to go up, down. Now it did leave quite a bit in the corner. There's the spinning LiDAR. I don't see hardly any water in the dirty water tank. I don't see hardly any water in the dirty water tank, but maybe there is. Okay. It does not do the perimeter of the room on the second pass. So we did get quite a bit of stuff left. The floor is clean. Maybe a little streaking. There's what the app looks like. And it's going to back up and wash the mop pad now. Mop roller.
Emptying robot's bin. Robot's bin empty. Self-cleaning started.
In the app, it's got a little box that has the map in it now. Looks like we did get some activations of AI. I'm not sure what those are yet, but I wish we could see it in a big box, but all we get is a little box. All right, it's sucking the dirty water up into the dirty water tank. There's a water pump I can hear. It's spinning the mop pad. We're up to about the 2.5 minute mark, almost 3 minutes of washing the mop roller. Okay, it's going to start drying the mop roller. Doesn't sound like the water pumps have turned off yet. Okay, there they did. Okay, it's not super loud. You're definitely going to notice it. Okay, let's take a look at the dirty water tank. Didn't use a whole bunch of water. Water's it's not hot. Maybe lukewarm, maybe. All right. Whoops. Now, I put an Effort tablet in there. That's why it's that color. Okay, so there's the app. Let's click the activity. Oh yeah, now you can pinch and zoom. Not sure what those are. Those green check marks. Okay. Dirt removed or stain removed. There's two different green circles. So it looks like we got dirt removed. That's probably for dry material. Yeah, we had dirt removed in in 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, yeah. It boosted suction. Clean duration, it took 16 minutes. There's also some other icons. Obstacle detected. Robot got stuck is on the yellow icon. I did get one of those, but it's not going to give a picture. It doesn't have a camera, so, and you can't click on it. It just says there's that was my shoe. Now mapping is a little off because this wall actually goes to right here, and it cut it short. It shows that the white line is cutting it short. It actually goes to where the grayed out area is. So the automatic mapping cut it off right about there. I'm not sure why. So again, this is just the first cleaning. If you're curious about how it cleans, I got to go live with this for 3 months, but I'm going to do a bunch of testing here, advertising versus reality. I'm going to compare it to its next closest competitor, but then I'm going to go home and live with it. We're going to see exactly how well this thing does. After 3 months, we'll see if it gets the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. I also got to do all the cleaning on it. So far, it doesn't look too bad. Setup was relatively easy. I was kind of going into this thinking maybe it wasn't going to be the best, but so far so good, I gotta say. The corner cleaning is not there. I wish it did the perimeter twice, but again, so far so good. I'm going to do a carpet test next. Again, the first carpet cleaning, and I'll do an obstacle avoidance test. That will be in a separate video. If you want to find that, that's usually in the first look where I do all the testing. It usually ends up being about an hour long. So sometimes I pull these certain parts out. If you just want to see how well it's vacuuming and mopping right away, you can see that. But I do show you how to set it up from the very beginning, unbox it, connect it to the app, go through go through all the settings. And then, like I said, we're going to do the cleaning, then look for the advertising versus reality. That's a big video for me now. So we'll see how well it does. Again, check out the website. The website's going to be the go-to place in the future. It's being improved, and it's going to be improved for you. Easiest place to find the best robots, how to do the maintenance. When you want to save money on generic filters, I'm going to have links. Again, I am an affiliate with Amazon, so if you click on a link on my website, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Again, thanks everybody. I got tips and tricks, how to do the maintenance, best upgrades on the website, justadadapproved.com.